Hello everyone, welcome to Princess Dammy's Mind. My name is Princess Dammy and you're listening to me from MTM Studio in London. Today I will be teaching my daughter Becky GCSE Business Studies for Becky, and today's topic is what makes business successful. This is GCSE Business Studies for Becky, my daughter, and it's an home study for Becky from me to Becky. And this is one way I help my daughter with her studies. So Becky can revise business studies even while walking to school, because she could put her headphone on to listen to me rather than listening to secular music. Becky could also watch this video on YouTube whilst revising in school or at home if I'm too busy to attend to her. So this video will be in series so as to cover all the GCSE Business Studies syllabus. I believe parents are the best teacher. So Becky, let's go. And apart from Becky, if you are interested in business studies, maybe you have children that are still doing GCSE, they could also watch this video, or if you are planning to have a business, this video might be useful for you as well. Okay, so Becky, let's go. So, business success. What makes business successful? Number one, organization. You have to be organized. To have a successful business, you have to put your act together. Okay, you have to be organized. You have to organize your thought. You have to organize your paperwork. You have to organize your business. Basically, the office needs to be organized. Everything that you do have to be organized. Yeah. So business success depends on how good your organization skills are as well. So, but let's go into each of these key ways of business success. One is the ability to transform resources into output. So for you to have a successful business, you must be able to transform resources into output. So your resources are like your materials, your human resources, your physical resources like your asset, and resources like your money. So everything that you need to produce a product or to provide a service, you must be able to transform those things into a product. An output is a product, an output is a service. Remember from the previous lesson that we did, you have to remember resources and output. So if you want to have a successful business, you must have what it takes to be able to transform your land, your money, the materials, the human resources into a product. So by so doing, your business will be successful. The second thing is to have a robust marketing strategy and selling skill. For any business to be successful, you must be able to have robust marketing strategy and selling skills, because this is actually very, very important. Because if you are able to transform your resources into output, but you can't sell them, so the money is not going to come in. Okay, so you must be able to have a robust marketing strategy to be able to sell the product. Yeah, so this is one way that a business could be successful, and it's a very key important aspect of any business. Now, the third one I want you to think about is to provide products that are in demand. So for any business to be successful, the product or the output or the service that you want to provide must be in demand. People must want what you want to produce. They must want what you want to provide if it's a service. So if people don't want it, definitely you can't sell it. You cannot sell it. So people need to be able to demand for it. Okay. So for instance, let me give you an example. Everybody needs a toothpaste to wash their mouth. So toothpaste will be in demand. So you might just go on and then provide maybe different brands of toothpaste because definitely it will be in demand. Everybody drinks water. Water will be in demand. But if you want to do other businesses that are not very common, you must do your research and find out that people really would demand what you want to produce. Otherwise, the business wouldn't be successful. So it is very, very important that people will be able to buy your product when you produce your product. So let me go back again. You must have ability to transform resources into output, but it doesn't really end there. You've got the ability to transform resources into output. If the output is not marketed to target those that needs to be targeted, people that are your real customers or potential customers, then you can sell your output. Now, when you do your marketing strategy, robust one, and then you're selling, you want to sell, if people wouldn't need or they wouldn't be demanding for your product, then it's useless. So every aspect that I've just spoken about, they are interwoven. They are linked to one another. So you cannot just have an output without being able to sell. You can't sell if your product is not going to be in demand. So the next one on here is to provide realistic business plan and follow it. In one of the lessons that we did in the previous video, I taught you how to do business plan. And that business plan is very, very important. It's actually like the first stage of planning any business at all. If anybody wants to do a business, you must have a business plan, which I call the company Bible in my previous video that we did when I was teaching you that. So business plan is very, very essential because it's your Bible, it's the business Bible that they must follow, and then which helps them to stay focused on their goals. Now, the next one here is the ability to raise finance when needed. So for instance, if you have a business, if you don't have any money or you don't have enough money or you can't raise money, which is called capital or finance when you need it, then definitely the business will suffer and it will not be successful because you need the money, the finance, to buy the resources, to pay for your staff, the human resources, to pay for the materials that you're going to be using for the business, and to even rent the office or the site or the location that you'll be using for the business. So money is very, very important, which is the reason why you do your business plan to start with. From the business plan, everything will be glaring. You'll be able to know if you're going to be short of money, and it's going to tell you how much money you need to be able to operate the business. So whatever business you do, you must have the ability to raise finance either personally or through banks or through family members, or depending on the kind of business you have. So for any business to be successful, they must have ability to raise finance when needed. That when needed is very essential because cash inflow is very, very important in a business. Money coming in to be able to operate the business. So the next one is employing skilled, passionate, and reliable people and keep them motivated. So for a business to be successful, you need people that have the right skill, the right expertise to run the business. For instance, if you have a business, you need a bricklayer, and instead of employing a bricklayer, you employ a lawyer. Definitely, that business is doomed to fail. Okay, so ability to employ skilled, passionate, and reliable people is very, very paramount to a business success. So you go for what you need. Business will go for the kind of expertise, the skills they need to operate the business for the business to be successful. And another thing about being able to get the experts and the skilled workers is to be able to motivate them, keep them, stay in the business, maintain them in the business, retain them in the business. So you must have the ability to retain. When you retain them, you motivate them with maybe some incentives, You give them something, maybe bonus, or, you find a way to motivate them to make sure that they don't run away, that they stay loyal to the business and they're not running to work for your competitors. So this is very essential for a business success. Maintaining, retaining the key employees, the passionate and reliable people in the organization. So this is very, 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 very important that a business should do in order to be successful. The next one is the ability to analyze competitors and external factors. Like I mentioned to you in the other video when we're doing business plan, competition analysis is very, very essential. This is when you will be able to analyze your weaknesses and strengths against the weaknesses and strengths of your competitors, of the business competitors. See what other businesses are doing, similar businesses are doing. Can you match up with them? Can you go a bit above board? Can you do more than they're doing? So you must be able to know what your competitors are doing, analyze them, then analyze yourself as well as a business, and find out what sort of external factors will be affecting your business. So when you're able to do this, then you will know where your weaknesses are and be able to have mitigations, plans on how to be able to overcome those weaknesses. So by so doing, your business will be a success. A business will be a success. And the next one, which is very, very important, is good leadership. If a business hasn't got good leadership, definitely it will fail, because everything depends on the leader. Yeah? Everything depends on the leadership for things to work out. If a business has a very nasty leader or a very lazy leader, definitely things wouldn't be moving in the organization, in the business. So because a leader needs to be a role model for the rest of the staff. Yeah, so good leadership has so many attributes, which is another thing I can teach you another day. But leadership is very, very important. Good leader. Anyone who wants to lead an organization must have the attributes that are essential for a business to move. Okay? When I say good, it's not just a question of somebody's just being nice. There are some attributes to leadership that an entrepreneur must have in order to lead a business to success. Okay, the last one but not the least is to understand cash flow analysis and finance. This is where the figures come in. When the accountant in the business whom you've employed has given the figures on money that comes in, money that goes out, and the money that we're making in terms of profits and loss, and analysis, and this is like accounting kind of a thing. So this is what the accountants would do in the organization. The business or the entrepreneur who is the owner of the business must be able to understand the figures, must be able to understand the analysis the accountants are giving him or her or them. That understanding will help them to drive the business forward or to make informed decision about the business, and that again will affect the success of a business. So cash flow analysis and finance. This is where the figures come in, and it must be understood. Okay. So Becky, this is a very short video, and the code for today that you need to remember in short, in a nutshell, is good leadership, realistic business plan for a successful business, skilled employees and motivation, good organization, transformation of resources into output or service, understanding finance and cash flow analysis, ability to raise finance when needed, understanding competition and impact of external factors, robust marketing strategy, stay focused and consistent. These are the things the business need to do in order to be successful. So in your exam, if you are asked that question, you might just quickly jot down these 10 items, and you might then expound on each one of them as you understand them. Okay? So in your exam, you might say, what makes business successful? Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. You write all this down, then you start writing things on each of the of the points: good leadership, realistic business plan, skilled employees and motivation, good organization, transformation of resources into output, understanding finance and cash flow analysis, ability to raise finance when needed, understanding competition and impact of external factors, robust marketing strategy, staying focused and consistent. These are the major things that make business successful. Okay, there might be other ones, but these are the core ones for business. Okay, all right. So Becky, I hope you understand that, and please do let me know if you're struggling to understand any aspect of this lesson, because next time we'll be touching on other topic. So please talk to me at home or send me an email from school when you are revising, so I will know what you need and I can help you out with your revision. So in the next video, we will be expounding on different types of business ownership. So we'll be talking about different types of businesses that exist in the UK, and we'll be able to know the differences in each one of them as well. Okay, so get prepared for that for next time. So bye bye, Becky. See you later. This is your mommy. Love you, love you, love you, love you. And take it easy. Make sure you study hard, but do not stress yourself. Make sure you get something to eat before you come studying. Okay, get your water and everything. It's only your mommy. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. Love you, darling. Bye.